Susan Anderson, work at TriPoint Refrigeration, and I am the service coordinator. Our company goes above and beyond for our teammates, at least on a daily basis. There's never a time that if somebody needs anything or is short on funds, needs help with rent, help with utilities, anything. I mean, dental work, everything. Our company will always give, always has since the day I started here. My team leaders are very supportive. They have supported me with my family, home life, with my financial situations. They have gone above and beyond to make sure that I am always there for my kids' events, whether it's in the state of Texas or out of the state of Texas. If I ever need time off, they are there. Appointments, they make sure that I make them, and they're very supportive. They give me tasks that that will push me to my limits, and they are very intuitive with my strengths and my weaknesses. Just recently, actually, one of my favorite perks is just recently we incorporated everybody gets a Friday off once a month. TriPoint is extremely crazy busy all the time. There's not a time that you're just sitting and looking at Facebook on your phone. So it is nice to be able to enjoy a 3-day weekend with your family, your husband, while your kids are at school. So we do get one Friday off every month, and it's great. Honestly, I would say creativity here at TriPoint in the field is a lot of our guys are raw. They have no idea what refrigeration is. They start from absolutely no knowledge of refrigeration. They are taught, which I think that's incredible. There's no schooling behind some of our guys. And now all of a sudden, all of us girls get to go out in the field, and that's not something I've heard a lot of our customers say. That's not something you see every day, where we're shadowing these guys. A lot of people think it's incredible that we're there and we're learning just like they are. My opinion, personality. And all of our guys have got their own personalities, but they're great personalities. Dedication, hard work, commitment, showing up every day, punctuality. Those are the things I think make for great leadership around here and great employees. Train every day. There's something new that we're learning and training at. We do safety trainings every day. It's nonstop. There's things that I've learned that I had no idea I could even do, and I've been trained on them, and I continue to train on them, and then they change and I retrain on them. I'm close with all of my technicians. A couple of our technicians are older men, and I look at them as a grandfather role. A lot of times they'll call and say, "Hey hun, I need another job." They are the reasons why I get up every day and I come to my job, because I enjoy my relationship with them. I joke around with all my guys. It's never strictly business, it's a friendship. They're like my brothers. Just as I was getting started with TriPoint Refrigeration, and my daughter, my only child, lives up in Illinois with her dad, and there was a moment that I did not have my daughter in my life, several years actually. And here just recently, my daughter has come back into my life, and TriPoint, my boss, Melissa, Danny, everybody in this company has made it possible for me to be able to pick up and go to Illinois just to be there to support her, to see her, to regain my relationship with her and work at the same time. And without them, that would never be a possibility. My husband's mother actually, right after Christmas, we had just been up there for Christmas, and right after Christmas, she ended up having surgery. And TriPoint let me pack up my things, pack up my computer, and I was in Iowa with her for 2.5 weeks and worked at the same time. And when there was a day that I needed to take off because she was coming home, I worked for just a couple hours in the morning, and Melissa, my boss, had told me to take the rest of the day and help clean up and get her house ready for her coming home. The team atmosphere, we're always happy. Everyone I feel at TriPoint is a lot alike. TriPoint is our life. We know that if we work together and we are more than just co-workers, and we are friends and we are family, that TriPoint is going to succeed. And our dedication is to make TriPoint better every day. And with our teammates, we are all on the same page and we all want the same thing, and we all come together every day, Monday through Friday, even Saturday and Sunday, and we make this place great, and we make it run, and we make it wonderful. And I've had many customers tell me that this would be a place that they would love to work. We communicate all day, every day about service calls, what tech is stronger in what field, and what tech is stronger in each place, and where to place those service calls. I mean, all of us service coordinators, even our office manager, we are all on the, we all communicate, and we know exactly what calls are ran each day, what tech is running those calls, how long those calls are gonna take. We are a team and we always communicate. I have support from all the way to the top of the office, all the way to my technicians. Everyone supports my decisions. Honestly, I feel as though I have the best computer screens. Office chair isn't comfortable. I've always been told to go get another one. I have support even when it's tasks that I don't like to do. I'm always being cheered on and given an extra push, like, you can do it. I have my own little cheerleading squad, I feel. My comfort zone. I'm always pushed out of my comfort zone, going from teaching to marketing but I feel like it's made me a completely different person. I never used to be one of those people that would talk to anybody, and now I can walk into a room and I'm the first one to strike up a conversation, and TriPoint has done that to me. They should know that we are very honest people. We are very dedicated people. We believe in always doing the right thing. We make mistakes right. We push ourselves to the extra mile as well as we push each other. Don't let your fears dictate your future, because you never know. I mean, and with TriPoint, they will teach you and they will show you. You don't have to have a college education in refrigeration to figure it all out. It's best if you start with nothing. I've seen it and I know it can happen. I love every day that I walk into the office and I get a good morning from all the girls I work with, and all my technicians will call me, "Good morning, honey," or then I'll get those ones that are, "What's up?" It's my team, it's my family here. I love TriPoint Refrigeration and I'm proud to work here. My favorite part about TriPoint are my customers. I like the fact that I have such a great relationship with a lot of my customers. My customers are my favorite part about TriPoint Refrigeration. I chose to work at TriPoint because I honestly would say it was my interview. My very first interview, I had taught for 17 years. Interviewing to be a teacher was easy. Interviewing at TriPoint Refrigeration, I knew it was home. And I knew that night when my husband and I went out to dinner, I said, "This guy's just like you and you're gonna love it here. I know it, we both will." My first interview, I walked out of the door, told my husband I will be back. I lived 45 minutes away, and when I got out to my car, I had 32 missed calls. My husband thought I was in an accident. I was literally at this office in Hutto for 2 hours and 52 minutes, going through crazy questions that I didn't even prepare myself for. Lots of laughs. The second interview, I was asked to come back in and talk to the guys, the technicians. I'm gonna sit here and talk to technicians. I don't know anything about refrigeration. So then that interview, I remember telling my husband, "Remember the first one? This might take a while." I sat here and I met the most interesting people, from Travis, who has the polar opposite personality than Steve did. The third interview, I was asked to go on a dinner date with the owner, with Danny, and my husband was invited. That was interesting. I mean, we had great wine, great food and great wine. That was several hours for dinner. I was more shocked, I think, not with the questions, not with the process, but the fact that company not only brought me in, but they also brought my husband in. And That was the strangest thing in the world. Like I said, I had taught in a small town, and the only reason everybody knew my husband is because we both grew up there, not because we never did anything personal together. And then my kids were involved, and they get to meet, we had company parties and my children were there. The interview process is strange, but I think it really works. The questions push you to a whole new world, and they're the most interesting thing because then you find out things about yourself that you had no idea. It's a long process. It's a sealed type process, and it works. It's amazing how we've gone through it with some people and they're here forever, I feel, and then we've kind of skipped a few steps with others, and those are the ones that leave. I have noticed that.